Hello everyone, it's Ben from GamePlayersRUs, and wow, it's been too long since my last video. This hasn't been because I've been away or anything. I've been kind of busy in the last few months, but the main reason I haven't posted anything was... these are all the games I found in the wild since my last video in mid-October. It's been that kind of month. So, I actually have a bunch of other stuff to talk about, so let's just get the games out of the way. First up, this was mentioned in one of Josh's other videos about how he got Donkey Kong Country 3. We found this both off Kijiji from a guy who had a complete copy of Donkey Kong Country 3, so we evenly split it. I forget exactly how much money it was, but he got the game out of it, I got the box and instructions out of it, so now I have this game complete. Yay! I'm trying to get a complete copy of all three, now the only one I'm missing is the first one, which is ironically my favorite. So then there was a day when I went out to a bunch of game stores, and I hardly found anything. The only two games I really bought. The first one, Doom 3 BFG edition for the Xbox 360, the tag says $12, but I actually got it for 10 because of the coupon. But this is actually one of the first shooting games I got for my gaming PC way back. It's not the greatest shooting game in the world, but I have fond memories of it. I put it in for a couple hours the other day, and I still enjoy it. The graphics are slightly improved from the original PC version, although I'm sure the BFG edition on the PC is better than this. And it includes the original game, the expansion Resurrection of Evil, I think it's called, and then the original Doom games as well. And a few other extra tidbits here and there, so it's... if you liked Doom 3, and you haven't played it in a while and you want to try it again, it's worth picking up, especially if you can find it for $12 or less. The third game I picked up, I kind of paid more than I wanted to for this, but at the time I was kind of getting desperate for anything, so I paid $35 and got X-Men 2 Clone Wars for the Genesis. It's complete, although the box is in really rough shape. If I remember correctly, the instructions aren't that special either. Okay, well, they look like they're in decent shape. But yeah, I've been looking for this for a while, and now I finally have it. And it's complete, too. So, that's all I found in terms of games in the wild. I actually went to a Goodwill in Guelph a couple weeks back, and they had one game that interested me for $5. It was the original Devil May Cry for the PlayStation 2. Like, okay, yeah, this is actually nice. I finally get something for once. And it turned out it had Metal Gear Solid 3 inside. I already have both versions of that for the PlayStation 2. No thanks. So it's been that kind of month. Although, there was one other thing I found. This isn't exactly game-related. There was a local art show last weekend. It used to be called the Geek Art Show. I don't know what it's called now. It's something called Atkia or something. I'm probably getting that wrong. But there you can meet a lot of local writers and creators. You can get some art and crafts and stuff. And there's some local comic creators there too. I bought some independent stuff, including a series called Cadaverific, which is basically a comedy with horror elements about an accidental resurrection. I'll probably put a link to that in the description below if you want to read it. It's a webcomic too, it's just I have the physical copies. But I didn't know this was going to happen. Adrian Alphona was there. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Adrian Alphona is the current artist between the Miss Marvel series, the current Miss Marvel series. Apparently he lives in Toronto. Anyway, I bought this from him. This is a drawing of, well, the current Miss Marvel. I'm gonna have to get a frame for this sometime. And he even signed it, and he let me take a picture of them too. I wrote a blog post about that that'll probably also include in the video description. But that was awesome to actually, for the first time, meet a creator for a series that I like. Also, since my last video, I bought 3 games new on the day they came out. The first one was Bayonetta 2 for the Wii U, exclusively for the Wii U. And it's a really fun action game. It's really over the top in more ways than one. It has partial nudity, because the main character is a witch, and one of her main powers is using hair as a weapon, but her hair is also her clothing, so when she uses her more powerful abilities, you get the idea. But the whole thing is ridiculously over the top. It's hard to take seriously, but it's so much fun. And Bayonetta 2 for the Wii U actually comes with the first game on disc and the second one. So you get 2 games for the price of 1, 2 very good games for the price of 1. If you've played the first Bayonetta, Bayonetta 2 is better in a lot of ways. The combat's more refined. You fight demons instead of just angels. Yeah, it's just a fun game. It's not really a hack and slash either. It actually takes a lot of focus to work on. You have to pay attention to the fights, and you have to know when to dodge or when to do stuff. It's not unfairly difficult, but it is challenging. The second game I bought was GTA 5 for the PS4. I actually never finished the earlier versions, and when they announced this, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to get this, and then sell off both the PS3 and the 360 versions I have, and just play this one. Compared to the original, the graphics are completely overhauled. There's a little bit of extra stuff here and there. You can actually copy your online character from the PS3 or Xbox 360 version onto this. Like, if you have an Xbox 360 character, you can transfer it onto this. Josh did that too, as far as I know, yeah. But if you haven't played the game at all, this is the version to get now. If you have, then whether you get this or not depends on how much you liked it and how much you want to replay it. The third game I got, kind of the big one for me this year, Super Smash for the Wii U. It's arguably the best Super Smash game so far. I mean, if you know anything about Nintendo, if you follow anything about their stuff, you know everything that's going on with this game, all the ridiculous new characters like the Wii Fit trainer, the Pac-Man's in it. You can play 8-player matches. You can actually use the 3DS as a controller for this, along with GameCube controllers, Wii Classic controllers. You can use pretty much anything on this. It's amazing. It's yet another must-have for the Wii U. If you like action games, I'd call this a must-have. So, yeah, get a Wii U. I would actually recommend it over the PS4 and Xbox One right now, because there's actually a lot of stuff out for it that you cannot get anywhere else. So, yeah. Now, apart from this poster and Super Smash Bros., I've had a lot of this stuff for a while now. Part of the reason I haven't posted a video with other finds lately is because I've also been really busy with NaNoWriMo, National November Writing Month. Is where you try to write a novel inside a month. I've actually been helping out with the local get-togethers this year a bit. And I've been busy writing a lot. As of right now, I've written 180,000 words of fiction since November 1st. That's 2 rough draft novels, which the second one I finished on the 23rd, then I took a couple days off because I really needed a mental break. And then yesterday I wrote a short story, today I wrote 2 short stories. So, I've been kind of going psycho with that stuff. And that's... In terms of the publishing front, I've recently sent it out to a couple literary agents. I figure I'm going to give literary agents about 6 months or so, and then I'm going to try going for smaller publishers. I'm at that point now where I'm ready to send it out, the first book out. Yeah. Hopefully my next video will not take so long to update. And, it might, though, because I'm probably going to be busy this month with work, because I work retail still, and it's the Christmas season, so I might be getting a lot of hours. On the upside, it'll mean I have a lot of money to spend on video games when I do get time off. But, yeah, I can't guarantee that I'll have another video until next year, unfortunately. That's pretty much all I have to say today. Hope you enjoyed watching. See ya.